What did I say to piss you off this time, baby?
Who is the Negro in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood, I say, who is the Negro in your neighborhood when you're running from his ass each day?
Black people don't hope, we wish.
Something that crazy could only come from you.
Right now you live in beliefs. You want to believe things. Belief is ignorance. Right knowledge is to know. You understand that? Belief is ignorance because belief is the acceptance of things that you do not know. And every one of your prayers end with Amen. Let me hear you say amen. Oh, let me hear you say amen. Amen, which is the ancient Egyptian god Amun, and the Ra was the sun in us as the original people of the sun. And we roam the earth millions of years, 17,250,000 years to be exact, before Adam was created 49,000 years ago. Now, we don't know good people from bad. We don't know good food from bad. We don't know good music from bad. We don't know anything, and we were the ones who knew everything. And so they put us under a spell. What kind of spell? The spell of ghost worship. You understand? Ghost worship. And they said gospel, ghost spell. All you know is what they told you, and you have belief in what they told you. When we were in our right state of Elohim, we didn't have beliefs. We knew because we were the gods that everybody worshipped. They made us hate the rising of the sun by telling us, make sure you don't make fudge while the sun is rising. That's because we were sun people. People trying to get away from the sun made us start hating the sun. How'd they make you hate your hair? No, by telling you to pick cotton. The moment we stop combing our hair and cutting our hair and putting our feet on the grass again, things are going to start opening. We lost our eye and our light is dim.
Whoa, that's right. From New York to Jamaica to Cali to Japan to Algeria to Paris to Norway to Belgium and now serving Africa and France. Haha. Domo Shibuku. Live from Ground Zero. It's the fastest 30 minutes on air. Ha! Your radio shows. That's right. BUSTDAT ASS Radio 83.17 FMX. And of course, you know the X stands for you never saw it coming when you never saw it was that, dumbass. Your black lady blues on the loose. Who's better than that balding mini-me, two pump of a jump of a boyfriend? And yes, I'll run rings around that flat ass like Saturn. So test me, bitch. And if I say anything to offend you, then you know I'm doing my motherfucking job because you have the option of turning me off when I keep turning you on again and again and again. Like watching an 800-pound fat bitch squeeze into booty shorts after she ate chitlins and pinto beans and she has bad constipation. Cash ass, that's right, bitches. Y'all know I start this shit with LA racist entitlement with the question of the day that goes a little something like this. Yes, Sally, let me know. Does the smell of homage paid to the homeless with mental issues an arbitrary notion of patronizing one who's not a family member because they have no resources to work with, and going through the city system is a dog and pony show of educated idiots who have no understanding on the grounds of why their work is what it is? Or does the cultural divide between the haves and the have-not dictate the type of smile you put on your face when all they can do for you doesn't keep you from being homeless? You'll be the judge. It's never tallied until government funding has a surplus and the taxpayers are usually in the dark until now. I got some numbers for you. Check this shit out. All right. 1 in 5 ratio of children living in poverty. There's a 6.1 million ratio, total number of people living at or below the poverty line. 5% percentage of poor adults who grow up in poverty. 38.1% of that basically is the share of black children under the age of 6 living in poverty. 22% rates of single mothers with children under the age of 18 in California, or Cali whack ass as I like to call it. 73% of that is female-led households. Startling facts, but when you have someone on the inside, outside pressure isn't always the catalyst. When it's always from the very home we come from and the environment we're raised inside and out of inside of ourselves and surrounding ourselves. Check it. While driving around his district, Los Angeles County City Councilman Richard Alacon will spot his son on the street dumpster diving for food scraps around a Del Taco restaurant. Hey man, dumpster diving, that's a motherfucking shame. His 35-year-old son was diagnosed with schizophrenia years before and prefers to live on the streets. Hey, it's free food. Don't knock it until you try it. I did this shit for 5 years, man. But born out of a need and outcry from the community, the Day Street apartments are being developed by LA Family Housing, a non-profit agency, and one of the largest affordable housing providers in the county. Get this though, they only do apartments and couples and people with kids and all that good shit. Single motherfuckers like me, we're shit out of luck. Okay, the apartment units will be built on what is now a vacant weed choke lot. Lot at the 7639 Day Street address. For decades, the homeless have made Sunland Tahunga their home, especially within the Big Tahunga Wash at the edge of the Angeles National Forest. But after recent police sweeps through the wash to dismantle those encampments, the homeless dispersed to other areas. So where in the fuck were they supposed to go? Cirque du Soleil for the weekend? Okay, you know where I'm going with this, right? What the fuck? Plain and simple, the percentage facts are there, as well as Alarcon's attempt to save his shattered public image. Not that he's a total heel in the process, but motherfuckers had his nose open to corruption a lot longer than motherfuckers being homeless. No one thinks about how alcohol fetal syndrome will affect the fetus until it becomes an adult with adverse issues. Now, don't they? But when the band starts playing, the bandwagon follows loosely behind until someone says, hey, I think we're going in the right direction. Two things, Mensos. You'll never see the affluent white do shit for their kids, passing on the nature of entitlement as irresponsibility, and the only time when Latinos do shit for their kids is when the family's name is besmirched behind it to cover the cowardice in culture. Why else would Alarcon have shit built in the first place? Certainly not out of guilt and past political transgressions involving his wife. Out of character, you say, or just in character measured in redemption? Shit, black folks, yeah, we got the same issues. We're used to being separated and homeless. Besides, did any of the fucking Africans who saw shit go down in slavery come and get us from Sierra Leone? What the fuck, man? I'm still waiting on the mothership. Think about it. I'll be black after this. And I mean this. Ha 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 ha!
Niggas are scared of revolution. But niggas shouldn't be scared of revolution. Because revolution is nothing but change. And all niggas do is change. Niggas come in from work and change into pimping clothes. They hit the streets to make some quick change. Niggas change their hair from black to red to blonde. And hope like hell their looks will change. Niggas kill other niggas just because one didn't receive the correct change. Niggas change from men to women, from women to men. Niggas change. You hear niggas say, things are changing, things are changing. Yeah, things are changing. Nigga things into black nigga things. Black nigga things that go through all kinds of changes. The change in the day that makes them rant and rave. Black power, and the change that comes over them at night as they sigh and moan. White thighs, woo, white thighs. Niggas always going through bullshit.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers got the vapors and they laughing. Mosquito's Facebook report. The stuff I found on my Facebook. Amazing, shocking, but true. This infamous Buster Zulu native Zulu. A big post of inequality in definition to capitalism. It says with a red 9 and a red Molotov cocktail in the background. When the rich rob the poor, it's called business. When the poor fight back, it's called violence. Shit, I've been through 2 US-based riots that were fueled by human rights abuse. Shit, today should have motherfuckers in arms globally. Just stay out of Walmart in the process. This in from Asbuster, Kayla Levin, Jaden Johnson. Oh God, what a freak. A pic post for sloppy bitches. It says with a woman aghast of her findings. I'm surprised more people don't Photoshop a clean house into the background of their pictures. Oh, come off it. That's why we have kids. They're supposed to clean the house for you. There's no child labor laws that disallows it, so Make those little motherfuckers work. And finally, this in from Ass Buster, ESQ, Equality Shabaka Kibala, a big post tweet from Mike Epps. It says, and this is so fucking sad too. Niggas be wanting a girl who plays video games, has tattoos, likes sports, and wears Jordans, walks around the house wearing fucking, you know, guy shorts and shit, the whole fucking 9 yard. Sounds like you want a boyfriend, nigga. Oh, I can think of a few bitches already, and I'm glad I don't date garbage looking like hot garbage. That unless it's a woman's rights issue, then niggas have a gender problem. So pass the maple syrup, I'm sticky with it. Come on.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.
Bring it on down.
Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey there goes the Spider-Man.
Sing it, bitches.
In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time.
Bring it on down.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang. Wherever there's a hang, you'll find a Spider-Man.
Oh shit. Back up, Orca. Oh my god. This must be Find a Race Today or something before Martin Luther King's birthday is admonished to the pride of black people everywhere. It's gotta be, man, because there's a lot of motherfuckers doing some stupid shit for some stupid reason. It just fucking kills me. But then again, you know, motherfuckers is motherfuckers. Maybe because after Kwanzaa, you know, the inauguration and, you know, Black Mystery Month coming, crackers are definitely showing what blank colorization they still have left in the crystal rainbow. Check it. At a Tea Party convention held last weekend in South Carolina, several attendees wore t-shirts depicting Lord Obama as a stereotypical African witch doctor. The text around the cartoon image read, quote unquote, "Your new doctor, Obamacare, coming soon to a clinic near you," unquote. The airbrush t-shirt was a hit at the convention. The creator of the shirt, Bob Kramer, what is that Seinfeld motherfucker, said that, quote unquote, "Some people tell me it's racist, but it's not racist, it's political." Though he sells t-shirts and car decals with the same image of the president as a witch doctor on them, he said within a couple of months he sold out and was in need of more to fill in request. What the fuck? I mean, that wasn't the Seinfeld dude, was it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But then again, it could have been. Motherfucker may have two jobs. Who knows? This is just the latest example of a racially charged political t-shirt aimed at Lord Obama. But it also shows how racist America still is by a large margin when they still haven't considered reparations. During the run-up to November's presidential election, numerous anti-Obama shirts, including one that read, "Put the white back in the White House," went viral like a flu epidemic. The only premise as such is because of white-based fear. Those other cultures who follow behind the bullshit are they themselves both racist and deep-rooted with white sentiment against the black man. But boy, do they bitches love the black dick. Makes owning a gun an interesting profession when you're holding a black phallic symbol of power, don't it? Ask your bitch who busted 9 shots in her to make a afro, and I'll dig up Strom Thurmond's old gravesite, open the casket and scream, "What's up, my nigga?" Then again, Senator Boehner is flushed enough around the gills, kissing mad black ass, ain't he? Okay, then why is he in every photo on CNN with his lips all puckered out all over the fucking place? I mean, come on. Somebody tell Casper the Friendly Ghost to put some lip balm on, cause ass cheeks don't like ashy lips.
Have you ever met that funny reefer man? If he says he swam to China, wants to sell you South Carolina, then you know you're talking to that reefer man. Have you ever met that funny smokes a reefer, he gets high, then he flies to the sky. That funny, funny, funny reefer man. Time now, pat that thing slightly, lightly, and politely.
Oh yes, it is now time. It's alarm clock rings for dirty condoms. Oh my God, yes. The more I watch the hood, the more it stays the same and festering blight. Big Back Betty is still out there by the Korean restaurant Day Block, right up across the street from fucking James Woods. She's been posted up against that wall for days and nobody wants the fat tweaker. On the other side of the corner, my disdain for gangs isn't as bad as when they don't do shit for the hood around ground zero. Shit, motherfuckers, try picking up a baracho off the sidewalk and put them to work for advertising fake IDs. I mean, get them to do something other than promote the stereotype that machismo is whatever some slob motherfucker does to make a buck for a $2 upchuck. I mean, really. I mean, we got so many puke splotches on the fucking sidewalk. Shit looks like a minefield in Afghanistan, I'm telling you.
Everything is good, too much of any good thing is bad. Everything is good, too much of any good thing is bad. Everything is good, too much of any good thing is bad. Everything is good, everything is good. Everything is good, I'm good, you good, we good, what's good? Who am I trying to convince? Would I even believe myself if I could? If it was really good, I probably wouldn't be saying none, which literally means I'd still probably be saying some. Or is it pronounced probably? Probably. I'm so bad with words. I just mean to say that I'm not as good as I feel I should. There's a hole within my soul and it didn't come from inside of me. I feel that it was placed there purposely, but the purpose is eluding me. And I can clearly see that the means to the end ain't really the end to the means, and the means equal more, and the more has become obscene. Painted by pornographers, liars, and thieves alike who put their claws into everything. I hope they don't cut my mic, so I'm like, everything is good. Everything is good. The ships are still afloat and the sky is not falling yet. And my mic's still on, so I guess it must be okay to vent. But if my venting revealed the purpose, they'd probably get upset, so I'm like, everything is good. Everything is good. Hands raised clearly so they don't pepper spray me for talking. Can someone please tell me who let all these suits walk in? Disguised in riot gear, rocking rubber bullets to boot. They say it's a more humane way to deal with protesters and groups. I wonder what it would take for the seriousness to take hold. I bet it would feel more real once they've taken over your home. Dictated what you reap, how and when exactly to sow. It's not a him or they, it's us who let all this unfold. And it's protected fiercely, so I joke when I get too bold. And I'm like, everything is good. Everything is good. I feel like I gotta whisper this last part, listen close. All the pieces to the puzzle are in you. First shed your fears, only then should you continue. The answers are not found in the means, if only in pieces. I hope that you can find your peace. When you do link up, please remember, everything is good. Too much of any good thing is bad. Everything is good, too much of any good thing is bad. Everything is good, too much of any good thing is bad. But everything is good. Everything is good.
Oh my God. Cultural nepotism. When it comes to dickheads, few bitches know how to suck dick. There are those that do platinum jobs. I mean, straight up guzzling the whole set. And then there are those who do it for free because they're not getting any attention at home. Check it. This daft ass bitch Ann Coulter, has ignited another racial firestorm with her incendiary remarks on gun violence in America. She suggests, and this bitch is allowed to think, alright, that the recent rash of mass shootings is more of a result of U.S. diversity than proliferation of assault weapons or lax background checks. My, what a conservative retard. She goes on to say that if you compare white populations, we have the same murder rate as Belgium. Perhaps it's not a gun problem, it's a demographic problem. She also went on to claim that liberals are pushing and pushing and pushing to have more minority mass killers. What channel was this? This bitch was on channel 0 for fucking life, alright? What the fuck? This crackhead bitch has got to be the most sheltered and racist hunky to date. Besides Ross Perot, 41 and 43 Bushes, Mitt Romney, and the whole cadre of the Republican Party. Hell, she wouldn't last 5 minutes in Jordan Downs on a Sunday when niggas is in church. Okay, so when you have white militancy, expect a high rate of numbers when death is the end result of amassing enough firepower to clear the slate. Like many lunatics, there's no comprehension to the responsibility of inanimate power unless the intent to use it is justified. Here's a tip, little Abner. Spear chuckers don't make ammo or guns. Spics can't shoot for shit, and only White Eyes breaks every rule out of false entitlement. Duh! Is that why the alleged perpetrators in the mass shootings in Tucson, Aurora, and Newtown were all white Americans? It's in the genetic history of genocide and mass murder, protected in the Constitution, every broken treaty with the Native American Indian tribes, and let's not forget the niggas. After 400 years, you think God awful bitch Annie would have learned something about black people, but unfortunately, and I mean unfortunately, there was McCain. But you know, y'all saw how she backed away from supporting the better black. I mean, shit. Give the hoe some black dick, and she'll know that she'll like it. Then she'll know what it's like to be fucked. Okay? Just walk a foot in my flip-flops or for a foot, and I'll strap you from behind with some chocolate ice cream and sprinkles. What? Oh, my bad. Those are extra.
Pour a little sauce on it first, put it in your mouth, then you start to thirst for that mothership. Sticky, icky, leave mothership straight all up in your ear hole. Oh, what a shame. Pour a little sauce on it first, put it in your mouth, then you start to thirst for that mothership. You know when I switch out, ooh, what a picture. Pour a little sauce on it first, put it in your mouth, then you
Under circumstances of war is murder. I think one has to define what that means. Under circumstances of peace. Under circumstances of peace, it would be murder. It would be murder.
Ah, yes, baby. Ah, yes. And we've now come to the butt end of the show. And the only way to put a perspective on that which gives you a gas face, you gotta take both your thumbs and probably open the vertical mouthpiece and look that brown eye straight in the eye and pull the trigger on that person, place, or thing that's causing the madness and strife in your life. On the 1, 2, 3, and the mighty woosah, just breathe in and stab the cabin as we count. And you know how we do this, peoples. On a 1, on a 2, and a 3, and a mighty woosah. Asshole of the day. Oh my God, it's a rarity that I have two nuts in the same sack to bust. But you know what's good sex these days? I mean, come on. Then again, Martin Luther King and Cesar Chavez are rolling in their motherfucking graves when it comes to ethnic unity. Thus, we have a bunch of spick bastards, putos, and 3 crackers, with the exception of one motherfucker Malinchista called Black, who have been nothing more than an extension of the KKK when you boil it down and make meth. Check it. Meet the Barrio Azusa 13 street gang, led by Santiago Chico Rios and his son. Wow, now that's misguided love at a premium. Louis Lil Chico Rios are behind bars and at the feet of their wankster owners, the Mexican Mafia, aka La Familia. What a bunch of wetback sellouts. Since the 60s, they've been puppets. All 400 of them. Generational. Not even enough to consider a threat when motherfuckers get tired of their bullshit and kill every last one of them. Alright? You know, basically, that's about it. I mean, shit. Santiago Rios was a proponent of the racial cleansing of the city of Azusa, and a participant in every significant aspect of the gang's activities, one being a conspiracy to quote-unquote cleanse Azusa of its black residents. And you wonder why I still don't sit with racial interrogators, Muhammad. Your son sits right in the belly of the beast, and y'all want this Mayate to come visit for what? I might as well run butt naked in front of the Klan rally in Georgia. The Azusa 13 case highlighted how incarcerated Mexican mafia leaders can create havoc among street gang members they have never met but who obey their orders like a bunch of slaves. Similar cases of the Mexican mafia-influenced Latino gang attacks on blacks have occurred in Hawaiian Gardens, San Bernardino, the Florence Firestone District, Pacoima, Harbor Gateway, Glasswell Park, and Highland Park. What the fuck? Okay? And you wonder why they got ran out of White Fence, right? Fucking blockheads. Why are you turning your attention to the police? Why don't you turn your attention to the police? Bitches afraid of getting shot? Well, in one case, a 49-year-old black woman was shot and wounded outside her apartment as she was saying goodnight to a friend, as one of their own snitched that the group of Azusa 13 members had shot her after going hunting, quote-unquote, for blacks and finding no men to shoot. And now Santiago, the fish Rios, sits in club fed at the heels of his masters in failure. His son, failure. All 51 of you, failures. What cracks me up is that they had 3 neo-Nazis in the gang with them when niggas is being shot by the pigs. We gotta look out for, tacky ass, uncouth, racist ass Mexican mendicants who can't read or write for shit. Look at your fucking tagging abilities. Crap. Use a motherfucking stencil, dick breath. I mean, when a father drags his son into a business of ill repute, enjoy that shit for the moment because retribution is a motherfucking when karma's around. What? Motherfuckers ain't afraid. Motherfuckers afraid I'm gonna disseminate your culture with Blaxican babies and take, the lost heritage of the conquistador and destroy his enslaved naming rights over a pathetic group of assholes? You don't even have a native language, and your skin code is no more to your skin code no more than I do. Spanish is not your language, baboso. Okay? All of your Mayan and Incan native languages were usurped by the white gods who civilized your people with the Catholic religion. So much that some delusional motherfucker, and I know you guys made this shit up, some delusional motherfucker made it a point to grandize a spiriting hoe as a virgin. Please, pick your ego off the floor when I bust your ass for living so far in your own hypocritical ass. But when motherfuckers forget that when Whitey has a mutual enemy, you'll sell your soul for his entitlement. So fuck occupied Mexico when it's rife with racists from within. Thankfully, the Human Relations Commission still holds its annual Hands Across Azusa multicultural celebration on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. The celebration takes place at 1 p.m. Sunday coming up, and that's in front of City Hall. So all the USAs and Vatos are now locked up in Fair Pen and so forth. Fuck you. I've said this a billion fucking times. Fuck gangs. They're soft. Yep. Santiago Rios, the snitch from within Varios Azusa 13, and all of your stupid, and I spell that with 2 O's, busted ass bitches, that's 400 of you, of nothing more than complete assholes of the day.
In another daylight gunman, 2 youths were shot dead by unknown assailants in Kingston.
Out in the street, they call it.
Camp where the thugs and camp but now in a van back. It in your handbag, your knapsack, it in your backpack. The smell of your girlfriend. Some boy not know this. Them only come around like tourists on the beach with a few club sodas. Bedtime stories.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're like pretty much, where we are. But if you missed it, then play it again till you get it. You can say moving forward like a bitch, but you know I'm ahead of your bullshit. This has been your radio shows, Bust That Ass Radio, 83.17 FMX. And of course, needless to say, the X stands for You Never Saw It Coming When You Never Saw It Was That, all up in your ass, bitch. Steady shellac and room, boom harder than ever, booty bubbles and dirty condoms. Music provided by Omega 7 Records, the Mothership Connection, and the underground music scene. Thanks, I Will of AKA. Check us out on mush777.wix.com/BUSTDAT /ass radio and leave us stinking on our blog, Dirty Condoms. Because it's all about cash or ass. So see you in the street, bitches. Arugi, arugi, arugi.
Out in the street, they call it.
Welcome to Jam Down, where people are dead at random. Political violence can't done. Pure ghosts and phantom. The youth them get blind by stardom. Now the king of kings are called.